In the pioneer spirit of Israel, the Merage Foundation has adopted the Negev and its development as the main focus of its philanthropic activity in the Jewish homeland. Representing nearly 60% of Israel's landmass, the Negev holds untapped potential to expand Israel's economic base, provides an unsurpassed quality of life for young Israeli families, and offers forgotten beauty and historical significance for the enjoyment of residents and tourists from around the world. Building upon extensive successful entrepreneurial heritage, the Merage Foundation Israel promotes the development of the Negev. All the development and program efforts are conducted with the deepest respect for the land, its residents, and the diverse cultures which exist in the Negev.
All the schools in Israel have at least once in a year they're going outdoors for a big tour. We call it Tiyul Shnati, a yearly tour. All the kids at schools. Now, it happens that most of the schools from north of Israel coming to spend their time in the south, and the schools at the south going to the north, to see and to get familiar with the parts of the different parts of Israel. The kids will hike today somewhere here in the Maktesh, and at evening or a bit before darkness they will come here. The tents will wait for them. We're building them an outdoor kitchen, and they will start to cook their meals, everything, my staff with the kids. And by the way, they're going to be today about 150 kids here that will sleep overnight. We'll supply them everything, generators, water, lights, wood for camping, tents, mattresses, everything you need. And tomorrow they will continue hike from here. It's a nice way to hike and to travel because you don't have to go into a hotel room, so everybody is like in a small place with just in their own room. Here everybody is together and it's open. It gives a different way of unofficial education, let's say, for kids. But that's just one example because we're doing it a lot at weekends for families who want to hike here but want someone who will help them or support them in the logistical needs. Most of the people who come to Israel from abroad for the first time coming for the famous places that they heard about, Tel Aviv, the beach of Tel Aviv, if it's in the summer, or Jerusalem, all kinds of, like the Golan Heights, all kinds of sites that are constantly reminds or staying in the TV or in the media. Okay, but people who are coming for the second or the third time and already saw Tel Aviv or Jerusalem, the desert can be a great option. First of all, because it's very quiet here. Well, there's airplanes now, the Air Force is training all the time, but we're far away from the Egyptian border, from the Jordanian border, everything like in the middle of nowhere, actually. And very nice place for hikers or for jeep rides or for bicycle rides. Many Europeans like to come here because they don't have any desert in Europe. I think that it gives them a great view of a desert in a very simple way, in a very comfortable way. We would like to share this, this feeling that we have when we're going to, when I'm making a jeep ride in Midbar Faran, when you open the Bible and you see the words Faran, desert, when Bnei Israel cross it, so you actually, on the footsteps of Moses, let's call it that way. I don't think it's a matter of age. You can do a light tour for people over 70, and you can do a very hard, hiking and rappelling and bicycle for kids 12, 13. We have here anything. It's not an issue. For the last few months, I'm participating in the program of Merage. That the main issue in this program is to give you the kind of to give you the tools to help you with your thoughts, with your dreams. Lucky for us, about 10 years ago, the government decided that they want to slowly cut the work of all those quarries, and they slowly gave a permit to change what we're doing with the land from industry uses to tourism uses. And that took me a bit more than 10 years to change it. And now we're in a point that as we can see here, that the quarries, there's nothing industry, not any more industry here, and slowly we'll start to build here. I will start to build here a kind of a night camping site. First of all, it's important for me to say thank you for this program, for the Merage program, because they helped me a lot. And secondly, if we'll be here in a year, year and a half, I promise that if this one will look like an amazing campsite overnight for people who come, and I'll be more than happy to have people, of course, from the States or from all over the world. I'm dreaming it for the last 11 years almost. I know that my dream will come true, for sure.